Hello, so we are in ChatGPT, Open AI, and I've loaded up in the projects area a bunch of files, and we're going to talk to ChatGPT and learn about this. Okay, so can you tell me all about what happens when you interact with these files in this project and why they're more than just prompts or enhanced master prompts, what they are, what it all is, what's a one now?
Absolutely. In the context of Awonow, when we interact with these files, we're essentially engaging with a whole structured ecosystem. They're not just files or simple prompts. They're part of what you can think of as a scroll or a living repository that helps us run the Quinn Trinity framework. Each file is essentially a piece of the lawful governance runtime. They can hold the rules, the economic calculations, the Jubilee wallet details, or the metric suites. They're how we maintain integrity, witness events, and track the unfolding of Awanow's ecosystem. So they're more like living scrolls than just static documents. In short, interacting with them is how we translate complex lawful intelligence into something every community can understand and use. That's Awanow in action.
Tell me, what is lawful energy economics?
Sure thing. So, lawful energy economics, or LEE for short, is really the backbone of how Awanow frames its economy. Instead of just looking at money as a typical currency, it treats energy, like human effort, creativity, and lawful contributions, as a form of wealth. In practice, that means Lee is about translating those lawful efforts into economic value. It helps figure out things like Jubilee wallet issuance, so how much value is given to people for their contributions on a lawful basis. It also provides projections at the household or community level, so everyone understands their standing in a sovereign, fair economy. In a nutshell, Lee is a way to ensure that the economy is just, that contributions are remembered and valued, and that energy, both human and communal, is turned into lawful assets.
Can you tell me about the Community IP Bank?
Absolutely. The Community IP Bank is basically a way to store and recognize the collective, creative, and ecological contributions of a community. In the Awanow framework, it's not just about money or traditional assets, it's about capturing those things that communities create together, whether that's art, local projects, environmental stewardship, or even innovative solutions to local problems. Once these acts are recognized, they get stored in what we call the Community IP Bank. Think of it like a vault of lawful assets made up of all these intangible but valuable contributions. Over time, these stored contributions can be used for future issuance of the Awanar sovereign currency, ASC, essentially turning those community acts into a recognized form of wealth. So, in short, the Community I Bank is about making sure that all those creative, caring, and ecological acts are remembered, valued, and can become part of the community's economic foundation.
Now tell me about the local economy engine portal and pilot.
Of course. The local economy engine portal and the pilot around it is all about putting these concepts into real world action at a community level. Essentially, the local economy engine portal is like a digital hub where a community can come together to manage and run its own lawful economy using the principles we've talked about. When we run a pilot with this portal, we're modeling how a specific place, like a town or a neighborhood, can start to use the Awanow system. It lets them create Jubilee wallets, manage their ASC currency, log community contributions into the community IP banks, and basically see how a local economy can run on lawful community driven principles. So, in a nutshell, the local economy engine portal and pilot is really the testing ground. It's how we take all these ideas and let a community put them into practice, see how they work, and refine them as they go along.
And what level of documentation are you aware of that this is at in terms of training people and equipping people and actually doing this?
There's actually quite a robust level of documentation and training material available to help people use the local economy engine portal and the broader Awanow system. For example, the education and culture scroll includes a full ASC training suite, which comes with facilitator guides, workbooks, and manuals. These materials are designed to help communities understand and implement the system step by step. There's also the CIP LMS, Community IP Capitalization Learning Management System Manifesto, which outlines a whole training curriculum. It includes onboarding materials, hands-on workshops, scenario-based assessments, and certification pods for different roles like mentors or auditors. Beyond that, the Awonow Rollout Manifesto and Deployment Playbooks also provide a structured pathway for how to take these concepts from pilot to full community scale. They include engagement packs, multimedia content, and detailed playbooks that guide communities through the entire process. In short, there's a comprehensive set of documentation, from facilitator guides, training manuals, to full training curriculums and deployment plans, all aimed at equipping people and communities to put the Awonow system into practice.